Hey guys, George back again to do another update. This one's for March 5th, 2013. It's been about 2.5 weeks, I guess, since my last update. Got quite a few things to show, a lot of cheap stuff, a few CD titles. There's a lot to get through, so I figured do this now before it gets overwhelming. Right now in the background is Pissed from Dangerous Toys. Probably my favorite Dangerous Toys record, but hopefully they release that on vinyl someday. So let's start with the older stuff. First up is a reissue of the Paul Revere and the Raiders Greatest Hits. I have the original pressing, but I decided to get this one to mint. All these were like $1. I went to Princeton Record Exchange a couple weeks ago. It wasn't a planned trip, just happened to be kind of near there. Me and the wife popped over there with the kids and spent about an hour or so in there. I didn't really find too much, surprisingly. It looked like they were cleaning out a lot of shit. So hopefully I'll be going back up in the next 3 weeks or so with my brother. Next up is part 3 of the History of Rock, the 50s WFIL collection. Finally found volume 3. I had 1 and 2, so it was good to find this one up there. Just your standard like 50s collection thing. Really cool though. I also found Buddy Holly Legend. All tracks taken from the original master tapes. This was released by MCA Records in 1985. I think I've only seen this one other time. I don't think it's that rare, but pretty cool though. I love Buddy Holly. Next is a couple not reissues, but I think they're second pressing. They were in like mint condition, so I decided to pick them up for $1. The Mott the Hoople self-titled and Mott Live. I love that first Mott the Hoople record. Next up is one you don't see too often. It's the first Huey Lewis and the News. Always been a fan of Huey Lewis. I like the 80s stuff a lot. Kind of grew up on that stuff along with the metal stuff, but never actually saw this one other than eBay, I think. This was a nice score. Haven't listened to this yet. I'm not sure. I've been listening to so much other stuff lately, so I am going to get to this pretty soon. Really cool on the original Monster Mash by Boris Pickett, or Bobby Pickett, and the Crypt Keepers. He's known as Boris Pickett for this record. Released in 1973. On the London Records label. This one goes for a little bit of money. This is the original pressing. Really cool though. I had to have that. I always loved Monster Mash. So. Next one, a band I never heard of. Duke and the Drivers. This is Cruising on ABC Records. Apparently they were on Dick Clark a lot, the not American Bandstand, but or maybe it wasn't Dick Clark, the Rock Concert series. Pretty straightforward 70s rock and roll. I dig this a lot. I like this a lot better than I thought I would. I just kind of grabbed it because it was released in 1975. I don't know, but I like this a lot. If you like 70s rock, this is pretty good. Found another copy of Angel Sinful with the Bad Publicity label on the inside of the record. If you're not familiar with that, the early pressings of Sinful contained the label inside actually has the album title listed as Bad Publicity. Before they changed it, I think there's a few LPs out there with the actual jackets listed as Bad Publicity, although they're very rare. But Figured that was cool. Best of Steppenwolf on Pickwick. 1978. This was like one of those dollar ones, mint condition, really cool. Faces, Snakes and Ladders. Best of. I had this one already, but mine was pretty beat. This is all Warner Brothers from, I think it was 76 maybe? 75, 76. 76. Pretty killer though. I always love that cover. Found another copy of the Whitford St. Holmes album. This again was $1. I wasn't sure if mine was mint or not, but this was pretty near mint, pretty killer looking. I always liked this record. Obviously features Derek St. Holmes from Ted Nugent's band and Brad Whitford from Aerosmith. Pretty cool though. Steve Pace on drums and Dave Hewitt on bass. Couple Pat Benatars. These again were in mint. I had to get nervous. I didn't have precious time, but I always liked Pat Benatar stuff, so I figured I'd get them. Pretty common. Metal one. Actually, I was going to keep this for the other stuff, but anyway. Sacred Heart. White label. I don't think it's white label, but it's gold stamp promo. Wasn't sure if I even had this on vinyl. I couldn't remember when I saw this, so I just picked it up. I still haven't checked to see if I have it or not. But I always liked this record. Not as good as the first two. I believe this is his third album. I think this is the third solo album. It was okay from what I remember. I do want to revisit it again because I haven't heard it in so long. But it was cool to find it on vinyl. For some reason, I don't think I had it on vinyl, but knowing me, I probably did. Midnight Oil, Diesel and Dust. Always loved Beds Are Burning. I thought that was a great song. Not familiar with the rest of this album. Never had it on CD or anything like that, but I figured for a buck, at least for that one song, it's pretty cool. Excuse me. Next up, Night Ranger. This is Seven Wishes. Again, just filming in Night Ranger stuff. Figure for $1, why not? This is the gold stamp promo. I'm not familiar with this album at all, really. I was never a huge Night Ranger fan. I do like some of their stuff, but what are you gonna do? Guilty pleasures, I guess. Now on to some new stuff and some metal stuff. I picked this up last week. Hendrix Are You Experienced? They reissued all their early albums in mono. They put the UK cover on Are You Experienced? This is the only one I picked up so far. I may grab a couple other ones at work. I'm not sure yet, but I needed to get this one though. This is probably my favorite one. They are all numbered. Mine's 1081. I think they list for around $20. I didn't get this at work. I found this at Shady Dog. So I paid like, they usually give me stuff at cost there anyway. I don't know how much my cost would be on it at work. Somebody said 11, but I think that's way too low. I'm thinking around 16. But definitely sounds pretty good, man. I listened to it last night. I liked it a lot. Definitely worth checking out if you're a Hendrix fan, especially with the UK cover. Really cool looking. Another dollar album, Backstreet Crawler. The band plays on with Paul Kossoff. Haven't listened to this yet. I don't know much about them. Always see the records everywhere I go. They're always cheap, so finally this was one of those Princeton ones where I wasn't finding a lot, so I saw it for $1 and I was like, you know, you feel like you have to buy a shitload of stuff when you go in there. So I picked that up. That was on Atco Records, I think from 75. Yeah, 75. Definitely want to check it out. I think they're mostly like a 70s, just straight rock band. Not 100% sure. Also picked up Lightning Hopkins, Lightning Strikes on VJ. This is a reissue. I don't know when this actually came out as a reissue. I'm thinking like 2010 maybe. But they pressed it to make it look just like the original. Really good record though. If you like blues stuff, really killer album. I like Lightning Hopkins a lot. Definitely worth checking out for sure. Another rock one I got. This is another Princeton Edgar Winter Entrance in White Trash. 2-on-1 type thing, you know, one of those double CBS things they were doing in the 70s. I have Entrance, never had the White Trash thing. I listened to some of the White Trash and I guess wasn't in the mood for it. I can't remember what it sounded like. It just, you know, I wasn't in the mood to listen, I guess, that night. I'll definitely be checking that out again. Y&T Black Tiger, this is an upgrade for me. The one I had was good. This one's a little bit better. This is another Princeton title. Pretty good record. I always like this record a lot. TT Quick Medal of Honor, Gold Stamp promo, as was the... I think the Y&T was a gold stamp too. Yeah, gold stamp promo. Which Princeton seems to get a shitload of gold stamp metal stuff in. It's just like timing. Some days I go there, I walk out of there with 30 metal albums. Other days I go there and find one or two like this time. But always dug TT Quick. Obviously Mark Tornillo is the latest Accept singer. So it's cool to hear the early shit. If anybody can find me a copy of Sloppy Seconds, which is the album after this, on LP or CD for that matter. I have it on cassette. But let me know. If you're ever out and about and see it, just let me know. This week, one I've never seen, Raven, The Devil's Carrion, or Carrion, I don't know. I can't see it. There's a glare from my light here. Carry On. Never saw this before. Never really. I didn't have the Raven logo. It took me a while to, you know, I looked and made sure it was the Gallagher Brothers on it, which it is. This was released on Raw Power Records back in. I don't even think there's a date. Nah, no date. This is a UK import. It's got a lot of shit on it. I just think it's a best of. You know, it's got Wiped Out, Hell Patrol, Crash Bang Wallop, Crazy World, Rock Until You Drop, Hellraiser in Action, which is the Sweet medley. Pretty cool gatefold. Cool cover. That's all the information that was on. So I thought maybe it was even a bootleg at first, you know, and a Raven bootleg vinyl you never see, so. Not until I researched it more when I got home, because I couldn't even see the Raw Power in there. I didn't see that at first, so I didn't, you know, I thought it was a bootleg. I didn't realize after I did some research on it, it's kind of like a best of. Next one, $1 autograph, sign in please. Believe it or not, I don't think I've ever had this on vinyl. So grab that. Icon, self-titled. Was never a huge Icon fan, but again, it was $1. I figured I'd grab it and check it out. Alright, no ballads. I don't like ballads. Helix, Long Way to Heaven. Another $1 LP. Again, never had it on vinyl. I think I got it on cassette, but pretty cool for a buck. Jack Star, Burning Star, No Turning Back. Another one I had had on cassette, I think. I can't remember this album too well. It's on Cobra Records, which I don't remember this being on Cobra. I thought this was on like Shrapnel or something, but maybe this is like the first pressing or something. I don't know. I'm sure Greeno will let me know. The metal guru. I thought I was pretty knowledgeable about the metal stuff, but Greeno's got me beat far and wide. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. New cool band. I sent one of these to Greeno. I got him at work. He'll probably show it coming up. But I was telling him about this band after I had gotten this LP. I have a CD as well. It's just an EP, but the band's called Monster Truck, and the album's called Don't Fuck With The Truck. Real 70-ish, Black Sabbath-y, like 70s rock. Really cool. 7C Blues, I think, was the single off the latest EP, which is called the Brown EP. That's only available on CD, which I have. I'll show in a minute. Really fucking... I think the Brown EP is side B in this collection. The first side is their original EP, which is no longer in print. This is on, I guess, their own label, Sign Alone Records in Canada. I know these are getting really hard to find now, and I think, you know, my cost on this was like 15 or 14 bucks, so it's not cheap. If you find it out, retail's probably 20 on it, but it's worth the 20 bucks. This band, I think, is going to be pretty big, you know, for an underground rock band. Really great singer, great musicians, real 70s Sabbath. I don't know how else to explain them, because they're not total Sabbath, but they have, like, I don't know if they're like a Southern Rock Sabbath maybe, I don't know. Greeno, when you do your video update, let everybody know what they sound like, because I'm bad at describing shit. So that's definitely killer. Pop band, like Cheap Trickish type band, Crazy Squeeze. I showed their CD, I think the last update I did. They released it on vinyl last week, 2 weeks ago. Through the website only you can get it. It's on Pub Puke vinyl, or Puke Pub vinyl, which is like kind of brownish vinyl. I think there's only 100 copies of this on that colored vinyl. I think the rest are all black. Definitely check out the Crazy Squeeze if you like Cheap Trick type stuff. Go to their website. I think you can get this on their website. Or go to their Facebook page. Just look up Crazy Squeeze on Facebook. You'll be able to find it. Definitely a killer rock album. And it's cool like that Pub Puke vinyl. And lastly, I got the first 2 records from the Panic Beats. I showed their latest album last time. This is their first album. If you like Ramones and Misfits, they sound like the Ramones with Glenn Danzig singing. This is Strike Again. Their artwork is always killer, man. This dude's always after this chick in the artwork. Let me see if I can find the third one real quick. I think it's still up in here. Up in here, up in here. I don't know, somewhere up here. I got so much shit up here, it's not even funny. Anyway, I can't find it. You're just gonna have to believe me or look at my last update to find it. It's somewhere up here. Anyway, it's here somewhere. Now I'm not going to be satisfied until I find it. It's there somewhere. Now on to some CDs. Another one I picked up at Princeton was Pentagram, First Days Here collection. This was used. They have a cool $1.99 or $2.99 metal section on CD now. That was in there. Volbeat, Beyond Hell, Above Heaven. Really killer band. I always saw their shit everywhere, but I always thought, for some reason, I thought they were like a death metal for some reason. These guys are really fucking cool, man. They're like Metallica, Green Day, and Wild Hearts all rolled up into one. This is their latest album. They have a new record coming out. I don't know the title, but Rob from Anthrax, who just recently left Anthrax, is on the new record, and he actually joined Volbeat now, so he's in that band now. But really killer band. I like them a lot. I'm gonna search out their other albums. Another cheap one. They also have a $1.99 like punk section up there too. CDs. Lower Class Brats on TKO Records. I think I have one other one from them. Kind of punky. Found this one too. Muddy Waters, Muddy Waters, Johnny Winter, and James Compton. Breaking it up, breaking it down. This came out in 2007 on Legacy Recordings, which is Sony. Haven't listened to this yet, but it looks like a bunch of covers and shit, so I'm looking forward to hearing that. Another $1.99 Essential UFO. Never seen this before with that cover. I have everything on it, but I just thought that cover was kind of cool. New band, The Virgin Marys. Didn't care for this too much. For some reason, I got their first EP. They were a lot different sounding then, I think. They're alright. I mean, it's kind of a three-piece rock band, British band. Okay. 99 punk section. Gaza Strippers. From the desk of Dr. Freepill. Kind of fucking bar 70s hard rock. I have their other album that I've had for years. This came out in 2002, so about 10 years, 11 years old, but pretty cool if you like that kind of stuff. Promo, I got Baby Jane. I don't know where they're from. UK band, I guess, or Sweden. 11 track. I think this is their first album. Pretty cool hard rock. Another new band called American Fangs. Kind of punky hard rock. They have a full length coming out. This is their first EP. If you get it now, get it quick, because it's probably almost sold out on their website, because I think their first album's coming, their first official full length's coming out pretty soon. I got this on their website for like $3. They were trying to blow them out, so pretty cool band though. Killer new band, well not new I guess, but new to me, The Scams. This one's called Bombs Away. This is apparently their third album. This is on Lightning Records. Just came out at the tail end of 2012. Very AC/DC Helicopters kind of shit. I think they're Swedish. Really cool band though. Definitely check that out. Great cover, man. I haven't even opened this yet, but I got this at work. Heaven's Basement. Filthy Empire. I think this band used to be like Hurricane Party, something like that, and then they had to change. They changed their name to something else, and now they're Heaven's Basement. Straight up like 80s style hard rock, I guess. And lastly, the Monster Truck EP, the Brown EP, it's called. And this has, like I said, side 2 of the LP. You can get this for like $5 or something on Amazon. Definitely check them out, man. You can listen to their stuff on Amazon as well. But really fucking cool new band. I like these guys a lot. I can't wait till they do a full length. But definitely check them out. Anyway, that's it for this update. Like I said, it was about 2.5 weeks, or maybe even 3 weeks since my last update. Springs are coming, so hopefully I'll be out picking more. I know me and Greeno are planning on getting together at some point. Maybe going either down to Baltimore somewhere or have him come up here and hit Princeton and all that shit. Hopefully we'll get LJ involved in that. We can all, the stars align, we can all meet up together somewhere and pick and have a beer and whatever. Have a good time. Anyway, thanks everybody for watching again. Again, I got a ton of new subscribers. I think I picked up another 15 or 20 in the last 3 weeks. I appreciate that. Thanks for subscribing. And I'll see you all real soon. Alright? Peace. See ya.